The latest on Hurricane Lorenzo. It's mapped, and the latest NOAA warnings, spaghetti models, path and tracking have been updated. This is on Express UK and Sputnik. Hurricane Lorenzo is the fifth of the season and the third major hurricane. It's continuing to track across the Atlantic as a powerful hurricane with winds reaching 115 miles an hour. These are the latest NOAA warnings concerning what they see. This is by Georgina Laud. Atlantic hurricane season continues with powerful hurricanes. Lorenzo is the third major hurricane, the fifth of the season. The 3 status so far, exceeding Category 3. Earlier this week, Lorenzo was recorded as being Category 4 hurricane, wind speeds of 145 miles an hour. This made the dangerous cyclone the strongest hurricane ever to be reaching the eastern Atlantic Ocean. On Thursday, NHC forecaster Eric Blake tweeted to say that Lorenzo's size resembled that of a super typhoon that we see in the Western Pacific, more than what we see in the Eastern Atlantic as a hurricane. According to the National Hurricane Center, latest update, 11 a.m. AST, Lorenzo was located about 1,500 miles southwest of the Azores. And as we know, it's heading not towards the east coast of the United States, it's turning towards England. Maximum sustained winds were recorded as being 115 miles an hour with higher gusts. The NHC warns that Lorenzo is a large hurricane, hurricane force winds exceeding upward of 50 miles an hour from the center, 50 miles from the center. The tropical storm force winds extending up to 275 miles. Is forecast to remain a strong hurricane when it turns towards the Azores with only slow weakening forecast. National Hurricane Center says swells generated by Lorenzo are affecting portions of the northeastern coast of South America and the Lesser Antilles and are expected to spread westward to portions of north coast of Greater Antilles, Bahamas, and Bermuda, and east coast of the United States during the next few days. Swells are also expected to build near the Azores on Sunday and Monday. They said these swells are likely to cause life-threatening surf and rip current conditions. The area of winds around Lorenzo is expected to remain large, and the hurricane force radius is predicted to grow over the next few days. AccuWeather meteorologist Alex Sosnowski said Lorenzo may eventually be a threat to the Azores later than next week. AccuWeather also reports after passing the Azores, Lorenzo will then move towards Europe and could impact the UK and Ireland, according to the spaghetti models. Now, only one shows that it'll go towards Newfoundland. The rest show them going towards Ireland and the UK, and even towards London. Spaghetti models demonstrate the potential move across the Atlantic, where Lorenzo could cause strong winds and rough surf for Europe. The hurricane season, as we know, across the Atlantic and eastern bases has been one of the most active, generating 15 named storms since August 21st. Meteorologist at Colorado State University, Philip Klosbach, said that this is the most on record for the Western Hemisphere between August 21st and September 23rd. It breaks the old record of 15 named storms set in 1984 and in 2002. This is the most we've ever had. The Atlantic hurricane season lasts until November 30th, so there's still time for yet more named storms to be forming. Lorenzo quickly grew to strength earlier this week after exiting from Africa and heading into the tropical Atlantic Ocean. On Wednesday, Lorenzo was declared the fifth Atlantic hurricane of the season before rapidly strengthening into major hurricane Thursday. And elsewhere in the eastern Pacific, potential tropical cyclone number 16 is expected to form into a tropical cyclone soon. The weather system is located 140 miles south-southwest of Acapulco, Mexico, and expected to bring torrential rains in south to southwestern Mexico. So Lorenzo formed Monday near the Cape Verde Islands of Africa, the largest powerful Category 5 hurricane late Saturday according to the National Hurricane Center, the strongest hurricane this far north and east in the Atlantic in recorded history. It seems like we're getting more extreme weather every year that passes, don't you think? It's amazing. So the National Hurricane Center warned earlier that Lorenzo is a large hurricane. Its tropical storm force winds field are expected to expand further during the next several days. Large swells generated by the Lorenzo continue to spread over western and northern parts of Atlantic, and Bermuda, as we said, will be hit. These swells will be producing life-threatening surf and rip currents. Early in September, Hurricane Dorian devastated the island of Grand Bahama and Abaco, where we had an estimate of 70,000 people that were left homeless after that aftermath. I'll leave links below for you for this. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.